Well, good evening, everyone. This is Mike Bass back again with another forecast update for you for this November the 8th, 2025. I'm hoping everybody had a great Saturday out there so far. Everybody had a great Saturday evening. Hope everybody continues to stay safe and well, and also enjoy the weather, because it's the only weather you got. Okay, in tonight's video, we're going to be taking a look at the tropics and the lower 48. Alrighty, currently we take a look at the tropics. You can see here goes a cold front stretching from up here near St. John's Island, stretching all the way down to northeast of the Bahamas. A little tropical wave here east of the Leeward Island, nothing to write home about. Excuse me. Got another little activity here in the MDR region. More scattered activity over South America, Central America, more activity in the Eastern Pacific. Got some activity through areas of Texas into Oklahoma, also in here in the Carolinas. Same up here across the Great Lakes region from Pennsylvania all the way into Michigan, also Wisconsin, Illinois, Indiana, also Minnesota through the Dakotas as well. Excuse me. If you have not subscribed to my channel, make sure you subscribe, also like these videos, share these videos, and let's continue to get the show on the road there, folks. And we're going to take a look at your local forecast for your Sunday coming up here in just a couple minutes. But make sure you subscribe if you have not already. And we could see a few little snow flurries possible for portions of South Carolina and North Carolina, maybe portions of northern Georgia coming up for your Monday. But first, let's take a look at your Sunday forecast now. You can see we got some mixed precipitation stretching from New Brunswick to Maine all the way down to the western North Carolina mountains, Tennessee over to Indiana, up here around Lake Harry and Lake Superior. Also got some freezing rain possible for portions of New York State, Vermont, New Hampshire, and Maine. Shower activity for eastern Maine all the way down to Delaware, D.C., Virginia. Then thunderstorms and showers for southeast Virginia to the Carolina, Georgia, Atlantic coastal water, Florida Keys, northern Gulf, over toward Georgia and Alabama. And got some critical fire weather with South Texas. Snow will be flying up here in areas of Michigan to Lake Superior, Lake Herring, also up toward Minnesota, Wisconsin. Got some heavy snow in that area as well. Got some mixed precipitation and shower activity across Washington State and northwestern Oregon also. Otherwise, expect dry high pressure to remain in charge of your local forecast area for your Sunday. Alright, let's move on to your Monday forecast now. And we're going to take a look at it. Should be coming up here in just a few minutes. Alrighty, it's almost, here we go. We got mixed precipitation stretching from Maine all the way down to Vermont, New Hampshire, New York State, and portions of Pennsylvania. Got some freezing rain up here in Maine as well. Got some shower activity over toward Connecticut, Rhode Island, New York City, also over toward the coastal waters area. You can see we got some snow flying up here around the Lake Harry, Lake Superior to Wisconsin to Michigan to Pennsylvania, western North Carolina, there it is, upstate South Carolina, northern Georgia, eastern Tennessee, also Kentucky and the Indiana, eastern and northern areas of Wisconsin. Some of this snow could make it over the mountains, could bring a few flurries for central South Carolina, central North Carolina as well. Could even bring some few toward the coastal areas as well. Possible. There's a few models are hinting that there could be a little bit of wintry precipitation across the Carolinas. Maybe a few snowflakes or two falling. Something I will keep an eye on. The models are starting to kind of trend in that direction. So the only one right now, the GFS, is not showing anything. The Europeans painting a few little dots across the board, across the Carolinas. Looked at the NAM model. It showed a little more activity from upstate South Carolina, stretching all the way down to Horry County, South Carolina, to Myrtle Beach, up towards southeast North Carolina. More, maybe some snow activity possible. Even the Canadians even hitting at it right now as well. So some of the models are becoming a little more inconsistent, but we'll continue to update it and see. We got more mixed precipitation over Montana, Idaho, and Washington State. And got some shower activity in portions of Washington and Oregon State and the Pacific coastal water region as well. Otherwise, expect dry high pressure to remain in charge of your local forecast area for your Monday. Alright, let's move on to the current watches and warning advisory map you're locating across the nation. And it should roll out something like this here. Alright, we got winter weather advisory for portion of northern New York State. Winter storm watches in effect for northwestern portions of Pennsylvania, northern Ohio, also in the northern Indiana, a couple counties here in areas of Michigan, eastern Illinois, and northeastern areas there as well. Got some winter weather advisory, winter storm warning for northern Michigan. Also some winter weather advisories also in areas of Wisconsin, and a couple counties, one here in Wyoming and one in North Dakota. Dense fog advisories over here in California. Freeze warnings in effect for Oklahoma, Texas, and Arkansas. Also, we got freeze watches for southeastern New Mexico, western Texas, eastern Texas, northern Louisiana, portions of Arkansas, southeastern Oklahoma, stretching into out Mississippi, Alabama, northwest Georgia. These freeze watches probably will continue to move on into the Carolinas as well, because we're expecting temperatures there or here to be generally in the 20s, so well below freezing in that region. Red flag warnings over South Texas, special weather statements also for southeast Texas and Louisiana. Small craft advisories up here around the Boston area, stretching down toward New York City off the Atlantic coastal water. Then again for the Big Bend area of Florida, stretching to the east coast of Texas. Same again for Southern California, Northern California, also around the Hawaii and Chain Islands, coastal flood statements there. Southwestern and southern areas of Alaska, got some small craft advisory, storm warnings, and freeze and spray warning for western and northwestern and northern areas of Alaska. Alright, now let's move on to the Storm Prediction Center outlook. Alright, this is for you Sunday. We still got that marginal risk from Virginia Beach, Wilmington, Charlotte, Savannah, down toward Dalton, down toward Tampa, New Orleans, Jacksonville. Risk of severe weather along this area. General thunderstorm from Boston to Cleveland to Columbia, South Carolina, Mobile, Alabama, also down to New Orleans, Louisiana, Brownsville, Texas, from the Fort Myers to Miami to the Florida Keys as well. Tornado probability looks like this. Less than 2% all areas. Damaging winds 5%, and large hail pretty much same area, 5%. Alright, here's the tropic one more time. We're going to show you the National Hurricane Center is not seeing anything in the tropic, so tropical cyclone formation is not expected over the next 7 days. So alrighty, well, I hope everybody enjoyed the video. Make sure you subscribe if you have not, like these videos, share these videos, and I'll keep you up to date if we see any winter precipitation here in the Carolinas. So stay with me and I'll keep you up to date. Have a good one and take care, and also enjoy the weather, because the only weather you got.